I wouldn't blame him either. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If I was in that situation, too, man. I mean, it might put your life in danger, but hey, y'all know what y'all did. Says Homeland Security designates January 6, 2025 as a national special security event. The act of certifying the presidential election results will now be given the highest security designation the federal government makes available. The Department of Homeland Security announced Wednesday. This designation allows for significant resources from the federal government. So you know what that means. They liable to have helicopters, tanks, the military. Like y'all not gonna come up in there and disrupt that. There will not be a repeat of January 6th. No, sir. No, ma'am. So they said significant resources from the federal government. All kinds of surveillance. They're going to have satellites looking at, watching y'all. Y'all going to be a month of, miles away from the building. They're going to be watching y'all from the satellite. Let's look at this one. It says, fact checker, Harris claimed Trump killed bill that would have secured border. Fact check, true. You know, and we talked about this on the show multiple times, and that is true. And that's one of the things that I'm surprised that hasn't been talked about more after the debate too, because she said in the debate, she was like, he would rather run on it than to fix the problem, because that legislation actually came from the conservatives. Like they were the ones who wrote, the Republicans wrote that bill, and the Democrats went along with it, and then behind the scenes, Trump killed it. He didn't want Biden to get credit for that, so he can keep on talking about the border, immigration. That was the thing that really happened, and I'm surprised that you don't have more people talking about it, and the right is just kind of overlooking that shit. This shit right here actually happened. Another one, it says, earlier this year, a bipartisan group of senators unveiled a $20 billion plan to substantially bolster security along the U.S.-Mexico border. It would have added hundreds of Border Patrol and ICE agents and asylum officers. Funded construction of a new border wall, expanded detention facilities, ended catch and release, effectively closed the border entirely when illegal crossings surge, and raised the bar for asylum claims, according to the bill. That's like everything that they want. The influential Border Patrol Union, which has previously endorsed Trump, publicly backed the bill. But hours after the draft legislation was unveiled on February 5th, Trump urged his party to oppose the bill, even as many Republicans have spent years lobbying for some of the security measures included in the deal. Crazy. That's how you know the thing about the border is all politics. All politics. So it says, Vice President Kamala Harris said that former President Trump killed a bipartisan border bill that would have added hundreds of Border Patrol and ICE agents and asylum officers and funded construction of new border wall among the measures. This is true. The influential Border Patrol Union, which had previously endorsed Trump, publicly blacked, So let me read some comments. It says, can we just admit the media is biased? What is that? What is that? What is that? This is a thing that actually happened. Like the media is biased. What are you talking about, bro? Like you're just gonna completely dismiss all of this. This actually happened. Whether it was we're watching ABC, NBC, MSNBC, Fox, or whatever the hell news outlet that shared the data. This actually happened. You can look it up independently. You don't have to look at it on ABC.
I'm of the mostly true. If they're going to say that, Just like there's some of the shit they said false in the debate that Trump said that's actually misleading.
No.
Let me read some more comments. It says,
but hey, you know, like one thing I've been about the debate that, you know, no one's talking about, you definitely aren't talking about it, but some people are. It's the fact that, you know, like I put forward in the group, one of the participants, I mean, interviewers, I mean, supposedly moderators, they're not supposed to participate in the speech. So they're not supposed to be saying, "Oh, you're wrong about this. You're right." That's not what a moderator does. A moderator just pretty much your turn, your turn, your turn, stops them from engaging outside of that. You know, so you know, one of her own sorority sisters was one of the interviewers. And so much time, you know, they're talking about, oh, this time and this time and that time. How much time did the moderators spend interfering or whatever you want to call it or participating in that debate? That's a number that we didn't get.
well, I hadn't
And
heard
how
anything.
much more toward one side than the other?
Well, the moderators do have a job to try to
I
keep
look at it
them
this
on
way.
topic.
The whole debate is if like you had two kids that were both getting graded. One brings home a C minus, the other brings home a D plus. Are you really going to be happy either way? Are you really going to say one's ahead of the other that much?
Yeah, I was saying that, you know, the framing it as who won the debate is something that you can argue about
Well,
to the
I
cows
look
come
at it
home.
this way. When that debate was over, we still don't know what their policies are going to be on anything. All we know is they don't like each other, and they're both saying different words to different people now to try to pull votes.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about. It's about like the people who aren't really into politics. The debate is a big deal, and it could have an influence on them
Well,
on
see,
what they're
that's the
going to vote.
problem. Then let us actually have a fair debate and not one where the moderators are actually being aggressive toward one of the participants. How about one where one of the sides is not wearing a friggin' audio pin in their ear to where they're getting coached and told answers and facts off stage so they can dance around it easier than the other?
Yeah, I saw a post from the I have this.
Hey, I didn't say names.
I have this deal that sends me messages.
I think the only loser in this upcoming election, it doesn't matter who wins, the only loser is going to be the American people.
Yeah, that they fact checked that. So, but like I said, the people who don't follow politics a lot are the only ones that's going to be moved by the debate, and then you still got a while until the election. So those same people are probably going to forget. You know what I'm saying is that the debate probably isn't going to have that much of an impact on the outcome of the election. You know, these ads that they're playing are what will have an impact. You know, they play these ads over and over. Have you seen any of the ads, bro? They look like movie productions. Like the picture quality is ridiculously good.
All the ones I see are, here's a big fat turd on the other side. Don't vote them because I'm not them.
I'm just talking about how well they're put together.
Dude, this is the new age. A kid can do that kind of stuff at home with free programs you get off the internet.
Oh, this stuff is high quality production. Like,
I can name some of the programs if you need, but I don't want to advertise for them if they're not going to pay me.
These are top notch production, like best directors in the industry done by them, like Marvel directors and shit doing these damn ads. And the regular folks the average folks, the folks that don't really follow politics a lot, those ads work. You know what I'm saying? They work. These people are sitting, they're watching the Super Bowl, or they're watching, football, they're watching basketball, they're watching baseball, or whatever their favorite TV show is, and this ad comes on, and it has impact, especially when the ads play over and over and over again.
Dude, I'll tell you, the biggest hit Trump's campaign has taken so far in all of this, Taylor Swift stepping out and saying she supports Kamala, and then putting the register.gov, the vote.gov address in that same post, because they can tell where you're being directed from. They said in the next 72 hours after she posted, I'm a Kamala Harris fan, the other guy is not good, vote for her, and then signed it, the crazy cat lady, and then put, which was a shot at Trump, and then put the vote.gov. They said they had over 360,000 people that clicked that link to get information about voting and signing up to vote. Now that is celebrities generally don't have that much influence on a vote, but this is Taylor Swift with 11 plus million followers and she's literally now a billionaire.
Yeah.
As of a few months ago, she officially crossed billionaire status.
Yeah, she's the top streaming artist on Spotify.
And
so
she's
number one in the world.
When she did that, that is enough to significantly alter a popular election. And if it happens, if a whole bunch of people in a swing state, if she had said specifically people in these states especially, and named swing states, that would have knocked Trump right out the park right there. It'd be over already. No chance of catching up.
I don't know. Those people, they might go and register to vote, but who's to say that they're actually going to show up?
Even if they do, most of them are going to be living in the liberal states where anyway.
Yeah,
more than likely. I don't see it changing the national electoral vote, but I definitely see it changing the national popular vote. I mean, that's 1% of voters, or the same amount as 1% of all voters in America went to the website after that. That is a significant movement. That is a significant amount of attention to that. Even if you only attribute, half of that, I'd like to find out what